studios. I know you haven't seen us here in a while. We've been kind of working on new setups and working on scheduling interviews and lining things up. But today I'm here with Will, and I'm here with Billy, who is the part owner of Icefall Studios, along with me. And we're just going to kick things off. So, what inspires you, or how did you decide you wanted to do rap when you first started?
Oh man, I always tell everybody that the game chose me is how it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't seek out to be a rapper. It all started though, like, house parties, and I had friends that were rappers, like that were real rappers that were actually doing it. So they would be freestyling at parties, and then I'd be at these parties, and I'd be checking out the scene, and obviously I'm standing in the circle, and then people would be like, yo, you should try to spit something. So then I'd spit something, and they were like, man, you're pretty good.
That's what he does to me at open mics when I go to them. He's like,
I say you don't know unless if you try. So
right?
so that's how it works.
At least we try,
Right.
Because
I
if we don't try, we won't know our talent.
Right. And that's it. So basically, that's how I got my start. But like, that's not really how I got my start, because I was always into beats. So I was like a beat producer. So
yeah, I'm a sucker for good beats.
Yeah. So
I mean,
these days you can just sell records just with beats, like
right?
There's beat CDs out there, like you don't even need lyrics if your beats are dope,
Yeah.
So I started making beats, and then let's see, yeah. So I was making beats, and then as you go along, obviously you have to upgrade if you're gonna take it serious.
It's all
so,
about investing in your craft.
Yeah. So if you're not investing in yourself, then no one's gonna take you seriously. So and that's just how it works.
Yeah.
So I've been making beats for about 12, 15 years or so, and I've been rapping for about 12.
What
or so.
style of kind of beats do you make?
I make all kinds of beats.
Yeah.
I don't put a label on what I can make, because I'm versatile. But I mean, I can make soul beats. I can make boom bap. I love boom baps though, because that boom, pat, boom, pat.
Yeah.
That Dre style,
the whole Dre style.
Yeah, definitely. So,
I hear,
here's my top 3 producers, and they might get shot, but whatever. Timberland, Dre, and Pharrell. So.
Yeah,
and then Kanye fits in the 4th spot, But I mean, there's other dope ass producers out there too. So, but those are my top 4 right off the top head, just like that. So
one rapper who I've been listening to a lot of the production from is Travis Scott.
Okay, yeah, Travis Scott.
Just the way he goes about, he had Kanye mix and master his songs, and just the overall sound quality is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So what was the first song you ever created, and what inspired that song?
Oh, well, here's how it all started. Is, like I said, I was making beats. So I was gonna produce one of my friends, and I gave him like an album worth of beats. So it was like 10 to 13 beats, and he was sitting on them for about 2 to 3 months and didn't do one song to it, right? Yeah. So I was just like, watch this. So I took those 13 beats and I made an album in like 2 to 3 weeks with those. Wow. So I just did it just to prove a point, like you're just slacking, and if you put your mind to it, you could do it. And then I released that, and then I got some decent feedback, and I had obviously constructive criticism. So then I took that into consideration, and then with my second album, I kept getting better and better, so now it's just like... So.
That's something I wish people were more openly honest about, is how they think about your music, and sort of like, because I've come across problems where I just assume people are liking what I put out,
mm-hmm.
and then I go back and listen to it, and I'm like, what did I just do?
I don't know, man. I think if we all go back to our very first song that we ever dropped as an artist, we were like, what were we thinking? Like, really,
right?
Honestly, I don't think anybody really has it together their very first attempt. I mean, there's some that are truly gifted like that, but I mean, if you ask any real artist about their first real song, I bet you they're all gonna be like, yeah, it was garbage. So I mean, I think it's a growing and learning process. For those that don't know, it's Will, also known as ChilWil, ChilWil.
Okay, that's the name I've been seeing floating around. Yeah. Is your name?
Well, I don't know. I've been doing a few shows here and there. I'm just trying to work, and I get around, you know. A lot of people show me love, so that's cool. And I show love back. Like, so I actually started booking my own shows a few years ago. So
yeah, I'll have to get out to one of those.
yeah, definitely. Like I said, May 24th, May 25th, definitely celebrating my birthday bash. So 24th is at the Terminal Bar, and then May 25th is at Club Underground. Both the best lineups.
Yeah.
I won't release the lineup yet, but just be on the look. I already have the flyers made and everything like that, so I'm just gonna get the pages up, and then I'll start promoting it a little bit more. Like, I figure like this: if you promote your event too early, people forget about it, and if you do it too late, then you're screwed. So
that's true. That's
So it's like a strategy.
It's like the whole marketing side.
Well, yeah, it's like it's a strategy. So you give people around 2 to 3 weeks, I figure, to be ready. Like, but if you start telling people about a show in March, by the time April comes around, they're already gonna forget about it, unless if you're shoving it down their throat, and then that's not how I promote. Like, I hate
being that guy that just shoves promotions down people's throats.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that was a learning process for me, because, well, like I said, I've done everything from regular shows to music festivals.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, it's been around. So yeah, I've thrown 2 Chil Fest, and that was up north in Cloquet, and those were pretty successful as well.
I've been there. I used to live up there.
Yeah. Shout out Cloquet, even though I can't really be around there right now. But But I'm Minneapolis born and raised, so it's good to be back home and doing stuff back down here now. Anyway,
Twin Cities is where it's at.
Well, it is. I mean, now it's like, I remember like when people would overlook us, and now it seems like we're finally on the map. But I mean, shout out to everybody that's been doing it before us. Like, you know, like Atmosphere, obviously, but Longdo and all those cats that people don't really know about. Like, but I mean, like SP Style, and you know, like, shout out to everybody that I look up to that's kept me in the game and, you know, relevant, basically. So
yeah. What were some of the bigger shows that you performed at, or what were some of your favorite events that you put together or did?
I like all my events, honestly, but like some of the ones like recently, like I had a really good turnout a couple weeks ago, or last week, at the Terminal Bar. But basically anything I do at Club Underground, I love it there, and you know, so it's like, so
yeah. That's why I'm gonna start going out and supporting more of my artist friends and checking out venues, because eventually down the road I want to start performing. I'm just currently building a catalog of my music and getting stuff ready.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's how you. I feel you have to have a product to promote, you know, and then to put out. So
yeah.
So.
Who are some of your biggest artist influences?
Oh man, shit. I mean, if we're gonna go, you have to go back, like, because like, I feel like if you don't respect the culture, then you shouldn't even be doing it. So like, we're gonna go like Grandmaster Flash, you know, and fucking Eazy-E, fucking I was bumping Eazy-E at like 8 years old. So fucking Snoop, fucking Ice Cube, and then Nas. Obviously Nas.
I gotta listen to more Nas.
Jay-Z.
C Murder, have you ever heard of him?
C Murder. Yeah, C Murder, of course. No limit, yeah, of course. I mean, if you don't know about like them guys, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
But my influences like are all over. Like I said, junior high is bumping Boogie Down Productions, and if you like, you know, so that's KRS-One and them guys, and so my catalog is all over the place. Like I don't like only have a typical style, but I mean, so it's just.
Yeah, that's one thing I've been doing lately is just experimenting. I've been on Lil Wayne for the last few weeks.
Oh.
And just released a song that's kind of similar to a Millie.
Yeah,
okay.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been getting into the bigger artists and just studying lyricism and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, still like Eminem's a beast.
Oh yeah.
Like there's some really dope lyrical rappers out there.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm just more like I always say my music's for like the grinders and the hustlers. Like
Yeah.
I have the hustle flow is what it is. So
Yeah, I feel that. I like making music that both helps people and motivates people.
yeah,
I think that's important these days.
Very important.
definitely. I mean, yeah, if you're on that positive, you know that's always like a plus. I say
Yeah.
versus
And ironically, I used to always make depressing music, so it's a huge switch up, but I like it a lot better. I feel like a lot more people respect it now than when I was just releasing sad song after sad song.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, like, but that's life, you know. Like right now, I'm going through a divorce actually right now. So like my next EP is gonna be called Therapy Sessions. So it's gonna
That's a
be
great
big.
name.
That's
Yeah,
a good one.
So that
Yeah.
shout out to Heat Miser on the beat, y'all. For real, if y'all need beats, make sure you look him up. Heat Miser Beats. Guy's a beast. He's brought me back to life a few times, so he's gonna do it again this time for sure. I mean, like I said, I make beats, but I make beats for other people. Like I could rap over my beats, but it's like some people just get me out of my element a little bit more, if that makes
I
sense.
feel that.
Like,
I kind of feel the same way about my production.
like I have a couple beats. Like every album I drop or EP I drop, I do put like something that I made, unless if it's like a producer's like, I want you to make an EP to my beats, and then I just chill. Like, but like I said, Heat Miser me and Heat Miser already did one before, and it's called Unknown, and that's out on all platforms right now. So you can check that out.
Send me the link to that, and I'll link it in the description.
I definitely will. And but you can find me on Spotify, iTunes, like everywhere. So I mean, like I said, it's ChilWil, ChilWil, one word. So.
Yeah, and hopefully I could be a part of some of those visuals for you.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, well, this is just the beginning right here. It's like just me coming through and then checking you guys out. I see you be out here grinding and shit, so you gotta respect the people that are out here that are trying to do it at least.
Definitely
Trying to make it
appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, so you gotta get out there to do it. You gotta do the footwork. You gotta do the mouth work.
And that's one thing I just have to force myself to do is like. I recently got into marketing and branding, and I realized how much it helps, like, drive the force behind your career,
Right.
which is getting marketing and your branding right. And also just when I feel like I don't want to do something, I just force myself to do it. Because I get those thoughts in my mind where I overthink, like, what if I did this with my video? What if I did that with my video? And then I sit on that for like 5 days, and then I just eventually had to force myself to just do it.
Right. I think for the most part, like as long as you're not like trying to fit in and you just do your own thing, you'll be fine. Like for a while, I used to be all upset that people wouldn't put me on like all these lists of like top 10 rappers or even known. Like I still feel like in Minnesota people don't even know about me, but it's like the minute I stop,
there's a lot of like hidden secrets of artists in Minnesota.
But the minute I stopped worrying about that, I feel like I started making better music, if that makes sense.
Because you just do what you love.
Right. I feel like I was doing it to like try to like oh, they're doing that, well I could do that too, instead of like just doing my own thing.
And that's one thing I struggled with was artist comparisons. Like, I used to always try to be like some rapper and just mimic what they do and like try to do what they do with their stuff. And I realized that people would comment on myself saying, "You're just doing what other artists are doing." It's like you gotta have your own like creative lane.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what makes artists unique. Because if you're not doing music for yourself, then you shouldn't even be doing it.
Right. I mean, like if you're just doing it for the stardom and all that,
and the fame, then it'll never happen for you.
Well, you can't say never happen.
It won't happen for you, but it'll take time.
Right. It's just it won't never be pure. Is what it is. So
just like, and that's one thing I support artists who are honest with themselves and who talk about what they're going through, and that's why I connect with a lot more like artists like NF, like Whit Lowry and
NF's a beast for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like there's a few out there that are just really just like they pour their whole emotions out into the song and they just let you know like, hey, life isn't always 100% good, you know.
Like
so
that
Kind
one
of roses.
Rocky quote, life isn't always sunshine and roses, it'll knock you down.
right, you know, so it definitely is.
Yeah.
Like I said, right now I'm going through a little bit of hard time myself. So
Yeah.
like music's therapy to me though. So
Yeah, it definitely is for me.
you gotta have an outlet, and music is definitely one of them. So
What are some of your goals for this year as an artist, and what future goals do you have in store for your career?
okay, well, goals for this year is I'm trying to rock one show at least every month. So that's 12 shows, but right now I'm on track right now to almost pull it off. I still think I need a show for June, July. I'm already booked in August. So then September, October, November, and December. So like I think I got 5.
Yeah, you're booked out pretty far.
Yeah, I mean if you here, I'll show you my schedule right now. Like
Only I get to see it, guys.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's top secret. No, it's all over Facebook.
Yeah.
It's like my shit's all over Facebook. You can see what it is, but like there's what I've been like since.
That's dope.
Yeah, so since March,
That's
and then if you were to go back, like I even had shows in January, February. It's just like I just always
That's
update
awesome.
it.
That
Yeah.
is dope. Yeah, I like it.
So upcoming now. Let's see. So
Yeah, just give me a heads
Yeah,
up when you have shows, and I can shoot some photos and videos for you.
yeah, definitely. So it looks like April 13th I'll be at the Terminal Bar. Then April 18th Club Underground. May 19th I finally get to make it out of state again. I love performing out of state. I'll be in Utah though for the first time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
shout out to GRE for putting me on. My cat's out in Arizona. I've been out there a few times.
AZ, man.
Yeah, AZ is where it's at. Definitely.
Yeah.
They show mad love out there, but everywhere
There's
I
a
seem to
city
go.
named after me in Arizona.
Yeah, and then like I said, May 24th and then May 25th. Working on June and July, but then August is back at Club Underground. So
Nice.
I'm just staying busy, and my goals for next year actually is going to be a little bit different. Like I'm going to stop actually throwing shows, but I want to be invited to shows.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start investing my time. Like I'll still be doing music, but I'm going to start investing my time into investing in properties and start making
the
money.
side hustle,
Yeah. Like so.
That's why I decided I wanted to do photography and like video shoots just to try to get a little extra income.
Yeah, if you don't even know, like I DJ as well, so like I DJ events.
No way.
Yeah, I DJ. Like I'm DJ ChilWil as well.
That's
so
awesome.
yeah,
That's
so
sick.
so I own DJ ChilWil, and I have DJ events this year as well. So
Yeah.
if you ever need a DJ for any event, make sure you holler at me,
I'll
DJ
definitely
ChilWil.
Oh,
hit you up.
we sure will.
Yeah,
man.
we sure
will.
definitely will hit
So-
you up.
I do shows, I do events, I do private events. I definitely love weddings. So anybody out there that needs a wedding DJ, make sure you holler at me.
Do you do rave DJs?
I'll do whatever it is. Like I got music for everything. So it's just
Nice.
like if you need a DJ, you just tell me what you need and I'll bring it. Like I'll play all techno, I'll play all house music.
Dubstep and
Yeah,
shit.
dubstep, whatever you need, I can
Yeah.
get it. Like I got it. So
'Cause I've been
at least
thinking-
most of it. So
I've been thinking about hosting kind of like an October, kind of like a
Spooky thing, right?
kind of like a spooky,
Yeah.
kind of just like get together and like I want to set it up in our garage and set up like a little stage and like do
Maybe like
you know
a
one of those like
Halloween bash.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd,
you know.
that'd be dope. Yeah, for sure. I mean, so
maybe we can work that out,
we'll definitely work
bring
that
it to
out.
fruition.
Yeah, so we'll
Yeah,
we'll-
that'd be
we
awesome.
could work it out for sure.
Yeah.
So, and then besides that, like, yeah, for next year, like I'm just gonna just grind even harder than I
Yeah.
am this year. This year, as you see, like I'm already going crazy. So like I've
Yeah.
had a show every month since January, sometimes 2 in a month. This March I already had 3 shows already. So it's
Wow.
but yeah,
How
so-
long are your shows mainly? Like a couple hours? Or-
Well, my shows are like 4 to 5 hours. It depends on the venue. Like because this is how you keep getting to come back. Is like when the venue says he wants you out the door at a certain time, make sure you end that show at least a half hour to 20
Early,
minutes before.
yeah.
That way, all your people leave. I mean, obviously, I'm DJing the event. It's going to take a little bit to tear down my stuff, but they don't really care if one person's in there versus
A whole
everybody.
bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they want you out the door. So I mean, I feel like if you respect the owners and then the venues, then they want you to come back, you know. So I mean,
they keep asking for more. You know?
Right, like it, and you have to have like a nice little draw though as well. So I mean, thank God that it seems like people like my shows and all the artists that I seem to book, they bring in people too. So I mean, that's kind of important.
Do you also have business cards like for your DJ thing?
I do, but they're not on me right now. But yes, I have business cards. But now what I want to do is like somebody in Arizona showed me like it was like a scan card. Basically, you take your phone and you scan it, and it gives you them all.
Like those dot cards.
Yeah,
That's
what I want to get.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to get. So then, because people throw business cards or lose business cards, and then right away,
and with that you can just pull it out. They scan their phone.
Scan it, and then it's right in their phone. They have every information.
That's a genius.
Whoever, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Like I don't know, whoever created starting DJ is a genius. Crazy. Because I'm like, you're getting paid to party. So whoever created that, whoever was the very first DJ out there, I salute you, because we're getting paid to party, we're getting paid to play music and all that. So shout out to all the DJs and all the artists that work with me, you know. So I appreciate all you guys. So
another thing, like with your how do you get paid, by cash card, or how does that go in that?
For like when when
you throw a party or whatever.
I mean I have everything's all legit, like it's all contracted out and everything. So I don't even really talk about it until like they sign my contract and then pay their $100 deposit.
Yeah, because I didn't know how that business stuff goes with paying it.
Yeah, well, I mean it's different for everybody, so I'm not going to speak on it. But how I get paid is like I have, if you name it, I have every cash, like Venmo, PayPal, all that stuff. Yeah, so like, because otherwise like cash works just as well as everything else. But like I said, I'm not showing up to the event until I'm paid in full.
That's
you know,
good. That's good.
And that's something that I've had to kind of force my own hand at lately, is instead of doing free work for people, is like maybe a good way that I've figured out to market is to offer them like a free test trial.
Well, I mean, you got to kind of do that though, you know, because like people want to know what they're getting. So it's like, you'll see me sometimes, like I'll offer like discounted services or something, but it's just like I feel like if you're doing that sometimes, like then you're disrespecting other DJs out there as well that are like paying, like, you know, charging full price. Yep. And then we all got to kind of work together. It's just like, you know, you can't
it's a struggle out there these days, especially with what's going on in the world and just the market and the inflation.
And I feel like if you're promoting shows as well, you should be paying your artists if they're at least coming out. I mean,
because they're taking their time.
Yeah, I mean, like even if it's $20 for 20 minutes, that's like $1 a minute, and there's no job out there that's paying anybody that right now, unless if you're like a doctor or a lawyer, then you're making a little bit more than that. But so.
That's one thing I hope streaming services figured out. I know Spotify is currently being sued by some companies in Europe to up the stream pay per view. So instead of it being, I think, 0.01%, I think it's going to be 0.03. Which is okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I got a lot of stuff going on with that too, with TikTok, and they're trying to ban other social media and stuff.
Right.
Which I don't like. We need social media to converse with our people that are far, far away, you know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, the internet's good to a point, like I say. It's like, but it could also get really
crazy.
Yeah, and shiesty at the same time. Yep. So it's like you need it, but then do you really need it?
I've definitely seen the dark sides of the internet.
So I mean, but yeah, like it definitely helps for like getting your name out there and promotions and things like that.
Basically, free marketing tools.
Well, yeah.
Like if you know how to do it the right way, then it even helps you even more.
Definitely. So I mean, you can make money, and then now it seems like people are even getting paid. Like if you're a digital creator, like you're getting paid for streams now. So it's crazy. So it's like without that, I mean, it wouldn't happen without the internet. So I don't know.
I thought of something. Like, you know, like if there's an app that you can do, like make designs and stuff and actually send it to another person. Like, is that possible? Like for like.
Yeah, they have apps for that.
Yeah, like that.
I'm sure there's like these days. There's apps for everything. There's apps
Yeah.
for making money. There's apps for making money. There's apps for
Just Google
somebody
it.
to watch your house. You know, like, there's apps for
I've been
food,
using
delivery, obviously.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out!
Graphic design. That was.
Shout out to all the door dashers out there too
Right.
that hustle on
You
the
guys
side.
are the real heroes.
Hey, no, that's what I do on
When
the
I
side.
need some Chipotle, I
Hey,
need my Chipotle.
That's honestly what I do on the side, and that's basically how I get.
Hey,
That's how I get all my travel money. Like people are like, oh, how are you affording to go out of state and out of town? I'm just like, you want to know? This is it. Like I deliver like 5 times a week. You know,
that's awesome.
And I try to shoot for $50 to $75 a day. You do the math times 5. You know,
exactly.
You can travel anywhere you want for like $250, $300, pretty much if you find the right time. You know, so
yeah, that just goes to show people if you're smart and you know what jobs are available and to apply for, you can make a small killing and reasonably get by just thinking about it.
Right. I mean, shit.
There are jobs out there. It's just a lot of times, I don't even know.
One of my other buddies told me, he says I could do the DoorDash on a bike.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's even possible?
Yep.
Yeah.
Bikes, scooters, I mean,
skateboards.
I mean, they don't stop.
How do you think they do it in New York?
They don't stop nobody's hustle, you know. You just tell them what you have. You either have a car, our truck, our bike, our scooter.
Yeah.
I mean, when you all sign up, it asks you all the information.
You could probably even walk if the places were close by that you deliver to.
I mean,
hey, down
maybe.
the block from us.
Yeah, like I guess like if you're in a well-rounded spot that where you can just like walk to all these places that have a bunch of food, and then like hopefully you don't get any far out deliveries. That's the thing.
Oh shit!
Oh no, we have to go out of state.
You have to get on a bus.
Right?
No, but but
all right,
no.
guys. So I know he has to be out here by 7:30. So we appreciate you stopping by. We'll definitely have
what
you
time
back.
is it already?
7:03, 7:04.
Okay.
We do
just want to make sure we're managing your time the right way.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we'll definitely have him back for more of the interview, but we really appreciate you stopping by the studio.
For real, it was a good time being here, and I appreciate you guys reaching out to me, so this is pretty dope.
That's one thing I'm trying to do more is, like, I don't care if other people have problems with other people, but don't tell me that I can't do something just because you don't like the person.
Yeah, I definitely feel that, because it's like you should be able to work with whoever you want to work with. Like
I don't have to agree with your opinions. Like that's fine. You don't. If you don't like that person, that's fine. That's on you. But I might get along with that person.
Exactly.
And then that's just like one less person that they get to work with that I get to work with.
The thing about this is
I try to keep all my doors open until somebody closes my door.
Right.
You know, like I give everybody at least a chance.
Like we do this for the culture. It's all about the culture.
It's all about the culture, and it's all about the love of music.
Well, before I go though, do you have any more questions? Because I do got at least 6 more minutes before I can go.
Okay.
I mean, like, it's 7:06. We could shut this down at 7:15, and I'll still be good.
Okay, let's do some fun questions.
Yeah, let's do it.
What are some dream collabs that you would love to do?
Oh man. Well, I mean, if we're reaching out. Like, Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas, definitely.
Let's see. I'd love to do a track still with Wiz Khalifa.
Still.
Juicy J.
That'd be a great hook.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be crazy. I mean, let's see, like, but as far as like locals go, though, I mean, I don't know, like, cause there's so many dope ass local artists that I would love to work with, and it's just like I don't want to make anybody like, oh, you didn't mention me, but I mean, you know who you are. Like, if I've already worked with you, then it's always been a blessing for sure. But I'm always down to work with basically anybody that wants to work with me. But like as far as dreams though, I mean, man.
For me, a top one is Eminem.
But
I know how difficult that is to come across.
I mean, but hey, no dream's too big. You know what I'm saying?
You never know what could happen.
Like, so I mean
look
or if you get enough loot. I mean, that's just the thing. Is
Exactly.
like you're gonna have to pay these artists for their time, you know. But,
yeah, it all comes down to the
I mean, if it all came down to it, I'd love to get a beat from Dre, and then
right?
like you know, and
just
then,
imagine that,
and then work with somebody else in the industry on that beat
right.
with it, you know. So like, but
imagine getting a Dre beat at Kanye's production.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, but shit, I'd still love to do a track like with Redman, fucking Method Man, like fuck, basically anybody from Wu-Tang, I would be definitely down.
Yeah.
So I mean, fuck,
That's
Nas, so yeah.
Yeah, just the legends in the game.
Yeah, like the ones I've been around, like, but like, I mean, I even like some down south rappers like Jeezy, or Young Jeezy too, or you know, G-Eazy, fuck all of them.
G-Eazy, I've been listening to him a lot.
Yeah, of course. Well, fuck. If
Jay-Z
was ever to be like, ChilWil, you want to do a track? I'd be like, what I got to do to get there? You know? Like, we're gonna make that shit happen. Like,
right. How about J. Cole?
Oh, of course. That dude's a
J.
beast.
Cole is
that dude's a beast. Like,
right, middle child.
Oh, I mean, like, I've been bumping J. Cole since he came out. Like,
yeah, I've recently been getting into his music.
So, like, when he's sitting on, like, the CD cover, like, when he's sitting in the, like, high school locker room with the basketball.
Right,
days,
such a classic photo.
Yeah, like that. Like, I've been fucking with J. Cole.
Did you see, I think it was, did J. Cole do the first person shooter video?
I don't know yet.
Like, have you seen that?
No, I haven't. Like, that's one thing.
Because I think J. Cole did that one, and they recreated that famous photo of Messi and I can't remember the other soccer player, Ronaldo or something, where they were sitting at the table playing chess. They recreated that and implemented that in his song.
Also, shout out to my boy Young Nuck, man. Young Nuck, fucking down in Houston. Used to live up here though, but he's been putting me on the game a lot. So Young Nuck, salute you. All Clover G's, all that. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to Little Flip coming to town for sure in April. So we get down there to the show, try to do a little networking myself. But you know, I already know.
Yep.
So, but yeah, any more fun questions, real quick? Let's get it in. We could just rifle them off.
What's your dream venue to perform at?
Oh man, what is it? Red Rocks, Colorado.
Yeah, Red Rocks. I always thought that was a
that's got to
venue.
be one. Staples Center, LA.
How about Square Gardens in Madison?
Yeah, of course. Like
right.
any of those, like any venue outside of Minnesota. I say from my home state, I would love to rock it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to put a name on it. Like if you got an open venue, and you got room for ChilWil to rock the mic, please reach out. I will travel. I will get my ass there, and I will tear the shit down. That's what
Definitely.
I do. So.
Yeah. And alrighty, guys, we're gonna close out this interview. So we'll get our final thoughts in. You have anything for the people to know, or you have any new music coming out, or anything?
Like I said, I have music out already. It's all on Spotify and everywhere else. ChilWil, ChilWil. I have everything from like No End in Sight, On the Rise, Unknown, all dropped within like the last 2 years. I'm working on something new right now, like I said, therapy sessions, and then I have a bunch of collaborations that I have my verse.
I have to get a collab in with you.
Just say the word, let's get it in.
Yeah.
But I have a couple tracks dropping with people that I already got tracks done, so I'm just waiting for them to put it out. So I'm not trying to say who it is and when it is and when it's gonna drop.
Keep it under wraps.
Yeah, you gotta respect the other artists as well. So, but I do know I got some new music coming out here this year.
Dope.
So as soon as it does drop, I'll be sending links and posting.
And I will definitely hit him up for reactions and send me.
Oh yeah, I mean now it's like you got like the public access, so now it's just like as soon as shit drops, I'll be sending you links, and then like I said, I'm gonna send you a couple links to the songs that I want to do videos to as well. Okay. And then you should probably come shoot. You should probably come shoot photos May 24th at the Terminal Bar. Okay. And then if you're still down to come out to the Terminal Bar in April too, that I know that's not my show, but I am still performing and DJing.
Yeah, anything you need, I got you, man.
Okay, cool. So
let's
get it.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. So.
Yep. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna tune out. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Icefeld Studios, and we will be back with more interviews and more awesome content in the near future. Peace.
Peace.